What's up everyone? So today I have the FX Airgun Chronograph. We're going to go over quickly its features, its price point, and whether or not you should buy it. But I'll go into more detail on that in another video where I actually get to show you how to use it. This is just a brief overview, but the main thing I want to show you is this, and this. So this is going to change the way you use your FX chronograph, and I'll show you why. So let's get into this DIY project and see what it's all about. Okay, so let's go over the FX chronograph and its purpose and why it's probably something you should consider buying, and what I don't like about it right off the bat. Okay, so the first thing is you get an FX chronograph, and this is all you get. Okay, once you buy that, it tells you to download an app which has all the information that you need that this thing's going to generate. Okay, which is phenomenal. The fact that this is app based and it tells you could use it on Apple or your regular Android phone is phenomenal. It goes up to 1300 feet per second, so I recommend this over a paintball one or a airsoft one because you could use it for everything, such as pellet guns, airsoft, and paintball all in one. And it's more accurate because it doesn't rely on light in order for it to get its reading. Okay, so this is a different type of chronograph, unlike those cheaper ones. One thing I don't like about this right off the bat is the fact that the app is not straightforward, nor does it include instructions for you to use this. And like I said, we'll go over those details a little bit later in another video. This one's just basically to show you what I designed, and maybe you would see any or some type of interest in what I designed, and get back to me if you're interested in any of that stuff. Okay, so yeah, once you do that, once you download the app, you basically put batteries in this compartment here, turn it on, link it up via Bluetooth, and it's ready to rock and roll. You put your barrel over this, shoot it, boom, you get your readout. You clamp your barrel onto this with rubber bands, which I do not like, and the rubber bands go around that stud, and you are not given any rubber bands. So that's crazy that they charge you for this and don't give you anything to set it up with. Okay, then I figured I'm gonna design my own stuff. Okay, this is iteration 1, iteration 2, iteration 3. Okay, so I'll be selling these units. It's going to probably be this iteration because this has everything that I liked after using it and going over the fine details. Okay, so let's go over what this is and why I made them. Okay, so this is iteration 1. Basically, you would take your chronograph, slide it into this unit like so, and then this allows you to put it on a 3/8 mount, quarter 20 mount tripod. Okay, or magnetize it to something metal. So if you have a metal table, you can magnetize it to it and it'll stay there. Or it's used as a stand. So this stand, as you can see, is not stable. Okay, if you bump it with your gun, it could tip over. I generated this so that way it could be used as a stand, like so. So now it's not going to tip over. Okay, so it's more stable. This is generation 1. You got 2 magnets that allow you to attach it anywhere you want. Okay. One thing I didn't like about this generation is the fact that this is still kind of loose. It's not really loose. Like, as you can see, it will loosen up if you wiggle it a lot. But for the most part, if you just like bump it like so, it's not going to fall off. Or if you lift it up like that, it's not going to fall out. But I did not like that. Okay. So I made this generation, which gave it a bigger base. So I tightened up some of the tolerances on it so it wouldn't be as loose. Okay, it holds into place. I extended this base out on it so that way it can't be bumped forward as easy. Okay, you got 2 magnets that extend it further out. Okay, so I figured it would be used in this manner, like so. So you got to line this up, slide it in, and then when you push on this button, okay, this is facing you, it looks good. Or you could do it this way, so that way these magnets grip in the front, or you could do it so they grip in the rear, depending on if how you like it. So when this magnetizes to the floor, if you push the button, it's going to lift in the back. But if you turn it this way, like so, the magnets are back here. So if you push on this button, it's not going to allow it to lift. Okay. So this is generation 1 or 2, my bad. That fixed a lot of the issues I had for generation 1, but I took it one step further because I was not happy with that either. So I made generation 3. You may be wondering what this little head is. Well, that's generation 3. So what I did was I incorporated a screw, okay, 1/4 screw in here that loosens up. You have the same layout, so you have a screw, the new setup. You have a 1/4 mount for a tripod, okay. I'll thread that on and show you. And then you have a 3/8 thread here for a larger head tripod, depending on what you have. Then you have 2 of the magnets here. I made it a little bit wider because I wanted to space these magnets out further so you get a better stabilized plate. And then this, once this slides on, I could tighten this down to put friction on this so it doesn't slide out. So once you slide it in there, you hand tighten this. So you hand tighten it like so, okay? And now that thing's not going anywhere. Okay, because it pushes friction up and it holds it in place. I did this little cutout because I got large fingers and I could tighten that down pretty nicely. Okay, so nothing's gonna happen. Okay, so that's generation 3. And now you have the ability to have a nice little platform. It magnetizes, so if you want to, if you have a pole, you want to magnetize it to the pole, you could do so. If you have a tripod, I'll show you what that looks like. So you just take it. This is a 1/4 mount. So now I could thread it onto this. I extend my tripod. It's a little cheapy I got on Amazon. It's a Ulanzi. Okay. And then now I could set it right there, put my rifle here. Everything's golden. I can make adjustments if I need to angle it. Maybe I need it lower. I could shoot from the side like so. However you want it to sit. It's right there, okay? If you have a larger tripod, you can make it so you could stand up and shoot. Get that reading, okay? So that's what it looks like from the bottom. And that's the setup. So basically that's all this is it gives you the ability to mount this wherever you want it. Kind of gives you more flexibility in the way you use the FX Chronograph. If you're interested in any of these, just let me know. And then I may just make them and sell them. Okay. So that's going to complete today's little DIY project. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. If you want to see content like this and other content I'll be posting in the near future, consider subscribing. Until next time, I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.